mesma coisa.
O quê?
Você não tá fazendo nada, eu tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada,
Granada,
rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa... Porra!
Olisi varmaan pitänyt saada ammuttua ne suoraan siitä, mutta...
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Eu tô cercado, porra!
Saatana lähtee.
Tem cobertura, porra! Vai! Vai se fuder, americano! Brasil!
Missä siellä oli se? Vittu kun tää valo on perseestä tässä aseessa. En tiedä mitä hyötyä tästä valosta on. Jes, valo. Kultainen aseosa tuo jutun alla tuo. Millähän vitulla se on? Olisiko se sitten, että se valo häikäisee noita vihollisia tai jotain? Olisiko tollanen vaan? Millä vitulla tää on? Vittu tällä alueella kyllä.
Passos' ID card. It was no great surprise he'd made their hit list, but to discover he was really Colombian? No wonder some locals seemed to laugh at his accent. What else had he lied to me about? De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
No, niin voi nyt vittu. Ja sano nyt, että se on saatanan kaukaa vielä. Jep. Mä en edes jaksa yrittää. Tai nyt mä en edes jaksa yrittää sen takia, koska mä painoin kuuta. Joka on tohon suojaan menemisnappula. Ja se hyppäsi sen esine yli.
Vai lá, tô te dando cobertura! Você ainda está vivo!
Ai vastuuttaa. Nyt mä tiedän millä se ampuu. Se ampuu LMG:llä. Ei mikään ihme, että se sattui niin paljon kuin se sattui. Rauha on saatana valmis. Jep, se oli LMG.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it. I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall. I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man. Ufe. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get... Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was Da Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Jaha, mikä se siinä? Nice, se on mun ainoa. pitää mennä yli. Sitten ottaa tosta. No niin! Tollaisen vedetään, saatana. Tuo takanekin oli.
Levanta a cama com ele! Eu não consigo sentir meu braço! Não me mexe, eu respirar! Eu vou te matar! Avancem! Puta que pariu!
Miten se pystyy ampumaan? Juoksen tänne kattoo mitä täällä on. Ei täällä on niinku mitään. Mitä vittua? Come on!
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
No niinku järkevin tää FNF oli sen takia, koska kaikki
It
nää
looked like
käyttää
Victor had won the sympathy vote. Found his universal connection to the people. Triumph out of tragedy. Part of me couldn't help thinking that had been his plan all along.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, Totô?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Niin, tää ei edes oo FNF, vaan tää on tuo MD97L.
Even I could guess what Demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Tuolla on asennus. No, FMP G3S kultaisena. Siinä on
They had
niinku
a fucking
miljonääriä.
arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
No, please jotain aseita, niin hankkis siitä.
Where those bastards were going, they wouldn't need medication. Either Victor Bronco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was payment for something else. Were the Crasha Prado in Victor's pocket? Had he tipped them off about the stadium exchange? I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up.
Punaisiin tolppiin siihen. Se olisikin, jos se räjähtäisi käsin. Täällä on vielä yksi.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats come out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Quem sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Edes voi ampua. Toi onkin kiva. Vittu.
Todos juntos e atenção redobrada.
Ihan. Taas toi olkapään vaihtojuttu.
Had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Tuo olkapään vaihtojuttu on niin, kun ei sitä oo, niin vittu. Miksi aina vaihtaa tuon pistoolin, missä on siinä nyt panoksia? Tää taitaa olla viime.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Wanna be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Jostain. Eiks täällä vittu oo helaa? Vähän tehokkaat luodittajat. Mistä? Mitä hä? Mä sanon nyt, että alusta vielä. Toivottavasti se mun painkilleri pysyy. Ei vittu, tää on vaikeeta. Mutta hauskaa omalla tavalla. Miten mua vituttaa se, että se... Pitäis käyttää näitä hidastusjuttuja paljon enemmän. Tuolla oli vielä tyyppi. Se varmaan ampui mut alun perinkin silloin. Se muu voi lähteä tuolla kopterilla. Se todennäköisesti toimii ihan hyvin. Se viimeksi ampui tuolla. Mitä vittua? Se on loistavaa, kun tää peli kertookin, mihinkä pitää mennä ja paljon mulla on aikaa. Tän on aikaa hyvin vähän, mutta... Kun tallentaisi edes tähän kohtaan semmoinen. Tätä mä en ymmärrä mihin tässä pitää. Please, sano, että se tallentaa tohon kohtaan. Yes. Miten vittu mä tästä kaverista pääsen? Ai niin on se päähän. Päähän piti ampua. Paitsi että se tappaa niinku 2 sekunnissa. Voi vittu tää. Ehkä mä otan ton räjähdyksen, jos se sitten alkaa silleen... Se räjähdys triggeroituu jonkun kautta. Noin. En tiedä minkä kautta se triggeroituu.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Listen, now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings on the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you!
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. This thing works.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there, it wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming, you know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, fudeu! Eu conto eu quero saber do cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo, vamos aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, velho!
Ô, segura a porta aí!
Eu vi uma outra versão. Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou.
Chega aí.
Valeu, amigo.
Hey! What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Jahas. Nyt lähdetään vittuun täältä. Tai siis suomeksi tapetaan joka vittunikinen muu.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Jep. No niin, voihan sen kuollakin noin saatanan nopea. Ei siinä mitään.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield, never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente anda. Prometa a tua última chance. Me dá um nome. Eu só sei que...
Tää jatkaa kuollut tähän. No mitä vittua? Miten se muka tappoi mut? Oi vittumi.
Você me achando que tá aqui, tá lá? Por favor.
Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente não tinha nada a
Se oli haulikko, ei mikä ihme, että se tappaa suoraan. Eikö vois olla pilsejä?
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, seemed I was too.
Niin. Sehän vaan nousee. Jätkä haulikon kanssa ampuu mut. No haulikot tappaa ihan liiankin helposti. Please helaa jostain. Ei voi olla sellainen mesta, missä ei ole helaa. Jes, vittu kunnoisessa.
The security switch had to be in that booth.
Niin ja... Hela! Jes,
Figured
täällä on
that
joku
that
pilleri.
goes up for evidence. That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Vittu! Kuolin niin taas ihan turha. Missä se on olla se RPG taas? Koska tää on niin tyhmää oottaa vaan tätä. Nyt sä otat tässä et... Aha, okei, se osui muu. Nice.
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Mä en ymmärrä miksi mä en saa panoksia tosta. Ehkä sinne ei oo vaan tän tyyppisiä panoksia. Tätä aseen tyyppisiä.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Täällä on pakko olla healthy.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Suoraan suuhun.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
No. paskempi kuin... Selviähän mä siitä saatu.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Joo, mut helaa olisi kiva löytää.
Special Forces painkillers.
Aina kun mä sanoin, että olisi kiva löytää helaa, niin sit heti löytyy helaa.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Well, fuck. Niin se vaan niin. Tota ei näköjään voi ampua päähän. Eikä täälläkään helaa, voi vittu. Tää on vaan hyvä, kun tätä vastaan pitäis... Nyt mä osuin sitä päähän.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money? If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Niin, täällä se sitten helaa olisi ollut.
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
On muuten pikkasen iso ase. Saa tulla kyllä ite lähellä. Vittu mä vihaan näitä flashlight-aseita.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. The bastards had me locked in. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Windows-tyyppinen.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.